wrong way. Oh yeah. What's going on right here, mate? Bug things. These pictures all about. This kind of tarp. I'll take a tarp. I think it's a tarp. Might be a tent. Alright, here's something I didn't notice, you know, because I just saw the screws a screw. But this was a shower door, and I started thinking, because the metal, I mean, after a while, you'd be able to look at something and be like, I don't know if that's tin. It looks something like aluminum or stainless. Stainless. Yeah, I don't know if that's with every shower door. I never thought of it. I mean, it's a shower door, it's water. They're going to use, of course, aluminum, brass, stainless, everything that's not going to rust. Figure. Go figure. Yeah, we got some aluminum extrusion, some sheet, some tin, more tin. I could take this, I don't know, I'll take that apart, kind of running out of time. Aluminum, motors, tin, just a mixed shit, tools. Got these bad boys. I get these from work. We get about 2 to 3 trucks a day, and I always try to snag them up. Sometimes I see them in the trash, and sometimes, you know, I'm there, you know, locking the truck in, and this is just sitting on the, you know, they cut it, you know, it locks the doors on the trailer, and it's in the back of the trailer. It's easy. There's yeah, I mean, you could go in with a grinder or a hacksaw and get it. That's a cast aluminum, and this is all aluminum extrusion, but that steel cable, you know, you'd have to cut that out. So I'll just throw it in as irony, and it's pretty good weight to it, and I got quite a few of them. We'll keep them going. Motoring out, I'm gonna try to get out of there. This is stuff I should have did last night. Should have. Aha. Yeah, I forgot. Yo, action camera style. That's right. How's it look? I don't know. I look like a dork. Because I am a dork. Alright then. I just saw the time. I went in and checked in on the boy in there. You know. And he's awake. He's been up. He's been off for the last 2 weeks for spring break. So we been letting him stay up watching his YouTube. He's all about the YouTube. And he's going to be a YouTube sensation someday. Old Scrappy dude. He's up. Had to get him some cereals. Some chocolate milks. Shit he like. And yeah, right now I'm about to move to the backyard so I can get this refrigerator in. There's this yard, this other yard to go to. I just realized the time's 9 o'clock. It's like, shit, I got to get a move on, man. This other yard that I found, it's pretty close. I hate to cheat on my other one down the road this way, but we're going to go this way. Hit up old Shelbyville. They take fridges with the Freon. So, hey, man, I got to get rid of it. It's been sitting in my backyard forever. I used it for a table last summer. So, it's time to go. We got the fridge. We got a big fridge. We got some steels. And then a little bit of that aluminum. Ain't gonna be a whole lot there. But just to get it out of the way. Alright, we got some expired fire extinguishers. I picked Facebook Market, I think. The guy had, and he was quite far from me too. I didn't realize how far he was until I agreed, or until after I agreed how far it was. And it was on election day, and it was just nuts. But he had 33 of these suckers. I went and picked them up. All expired. He says some do have a charge. I don't even care. Whatever. I was thinking about crucibles, you know, and then of course we got aluminum and maybe even stainless, but usually aluminum. So I had 33 of them. And then I was thinking of crucibles. And then I told some dude at work who melts aluminum and makes like little daggers and stuff. So I gave him, I think half. It was about 15 of them. And then I realized some of them were aluminum, so I scrapped them. So I got a few left. Usually you can hold on to it, and these things will twist off fairly easy, but they've been sitting outside under a tarp for a while. So what I'm gonna have to do is use Scrappy Dude's rubber mallet and get that dude loose. And basically what I'm gonna do is just gonna hold it and just tap that dude loose, right? Lefty loosey. Not sure how this is gonna work, but I'll just prop my phone up against the bucket. All right, first thing we're gonna do, I do is check if we got charge. No charge. Anything that's holding the charge, I'm putting off to the side. So far I got 2, and I'm pretty sure, or knowing my luck, I probably gave, when I gave them away to the other guy, he probably got a lot of ones that had charge, because when I picked them up, the guy said some of them still had a lot of charge left. I don't know. So, all right. Like this. A little tap. It's just aluminum. Breaks right off fairly easy. You dig? Give this a little cut. Boom. I don't know if that would go for dirty aluminum, irony. Well, irony would be steel in it, but I don't know if that would go for dirty or breakage. I don't care. I'm setting them off to the side. And this one here, it was actually loose, but if not, you just take your rubber mallet and give it a beep right down on the handle. There we go. Now we're in business. And get all the powder out, whatever it is. I heard somebody say it was like baking soda or something like that. Non-toxic, whatever it is, it's not toxic. Sure burns the shit out of your eyes, and it tastes fucking weird. It ends up in your mouth. That's quite a bit in there still. Yep. Toss it off to the side. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and find a container, a good sized container with a lid, and I'm going to dump all that powder in it. Whatever the fuck it is. And have it off to the side, and then of course the 2 that do have a charge so far, and whatever has a charge I'm going to keep in the shed, because I do a lot of burn out there. You know, sometimes people ask me to take recliner chairs and couches and shit while I'm taking the rest of their scrap and trash. And I'll just go burn it, and if it gets out of hand, at least I'll have, a couple fire extinguishers. I have a bucket full of powder. I already got, multiple 5-gallon water jugs I always fill up and put out there too, just in case it gets out of hand. One time it did get out of hand. It was fucking crazy. It about scared the shit out of me. But I got it under control, because that was my duty, to keep everything safe. So I got it out. I put it out. It took probably about 25-30 gallons of water. Which I was pouring, so it was a little harder. Anyways, and that's it on them fire extinguishers. And then I'm gonna keep a couple for crucibles. And I do believe this band here is a stainless, so we'll check it out. All right, there's a little pile of breakage. Stainless, I'm sure. I don't know. One of them was pretty soft when it bent real easy. I know it's thin, but stainless is pretty tough. I'm sure it's stainless. It's not, sticking to the magnet. There's a way you could tell if you have a grinder like a, you know, some type of grinder with a grinding wheel or whatever, or, you know, a cut-off wheel. Now, if you can't tell if it's aluminum or stainless, because sometimes it is hard to tell. You know, like you're trying, you know, if it's a good chunk of aluminum, it's going to be heavy. And you're just like, dang, I don't know. Because stainless is heavy. That's one way you can also tell stainless is heavy. If you got a grinder, or a file, I guess would work too. File, of course, would, you can groove into the aluminum fairly easy. You know, in the stainless, it's not going to really make a groove. It's just going to put a few scratches on the surface. But what I like to do, because it's always fun to bust out your power tools, bust out my grinder with the, you know, the stone wheel. And then if you hit it, anything stainless or tin is going to create a spark, like sparks. And then of course all your alloys, it's not going to spark, it's just going to spit the little chunks off. So if you see a spark and it's not hitting the magnet, stainless steel. So, but I'm pretty sure those are stainless. I'm just going to go ahead and throw them in the stainless bucket. Then we got these guys, which is all aluminum. Even the tubes, some of these tubes, there's a plastic tube. These two are aluminum tubes. I got two over here that are aluminum tubes, but stainless. I scratched one because I was like, it could be brass, I guess, but no. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see that. And I was digging the file into it too. And if that was aluminum, there'd be a nice deep groove in that. And then I got 7 over here that's still holding charge. Pretty damn cool. Then I got 6 here ready to go for crucibles. And 1 I can't get the thing off of, so I'll probably just grind the top off it and throw it in the, you know, grind it all off, that alloy, grind it off, and then, you know, whatever. Yep. All right, we're gonna let gravity fall. I don't know if you all see that, powder falling out into my bucket. Oh yeah. So, there it is. Yep. Had to take a break, man. It was getting hot out there. Seriously, had that jumpsuit on. It was getting hot, so I had to come in. The wife's getting ready to come home, start dinner, so I got to get the dishes done. There's not that many, I guess. Shouldn't take that long, but and then I'll get back out there and continue scrapping and cleaning the yard up. Because as soon as I get everything cleaned up, I'll be able to start bringing it all back home. And I got a spot way out in the back is where I'm going to start keeping it. I'm no longer going to keep it close to the house. I'm going to keep it way out in the back, so if I do drop a screw or, you know, some trash, plastic pieces or whatever, it'll be off in the little wooded area and where we don't, you know, cut the grass. So it's going to be, you know, a little extra drive to get out there, especially through the rain, you know, and the mud and all that, but I think it's going to work out that way.